Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of the Matt Z WWE show. This is going to be my preview for Raw for the 11th of March 2013 on what is expected to be an episode of Raw that will further feuds leading to WrestleMania, especially the feud between Brock Lesnar and Triple H, as Brock Lesnar is expected to appear tonight on WWE Raw. Raw is coming from Indianapolis, so it's another thing to note down. That's where we're being hosted today, and appearances from part-time stars expected to be Brock Lesnar is expected to be on Raw. However, Triple H, The Rock, and The Undertaker are not expected to feature on this Monday's episode of Raw. Brock Lesnar is advertised to appear, so I'm pretty certain he will appear. Also, he will address Triple H in the ring, and he'll basically come on the mic and he'll address Triple H and say that he is willing to take on the challenge of Triple H at WrestleMania, and they'll probably say something along the lines of that he's going to try and end his career, which he will no doubt try and do. John Cena will be cutting a promo on Raw, I'm pretty sure as well, because as The Rock is not appearing, John Cena is going to have to carry the weight of this rivalry for this week and try and build up, their match at WrestleMania, make people want to buy the match. I mean, it's easier said than done when you've got only one guy on here and the other guy's not on this episode of Raw, so that's going to be hard. And the same thing goes for CM Punk, as he is going to try and build their rivalry, his rivalry with The Undertaker leading to WrestleMania. He's going to portray a man that is desperate to get revenge on the WWE Universe, and his way to do that is by ending The Undertaker's streak and by cementing his legacy, cementing his place in history, cementing himself as one of the greatest of all time. That's the sort of promo he's going to be cutting, that sort of promo. We're going to probably as well get Jack Swagger versus Alberto Del Rio with Zeb Caulter and Ricardo Rodriguez, that feud, being developed. They're going to have both of them will probably have a match against, a Wade Barrett or a Dolph Ziggler. Both of them will face people like that. Maybe Swagger will have to go up against a face, maybe, Zack Ryder, someone to bury. The un-American stance, I should say, of Zeb Caulter and Jack Swagger is going to be enhanced tonight. They're going to build on that feud. They're going to make it, personal. It already is personal, but they're going to develop it into something even more personal. And they're trying to take it to the next level. Because I think we all know the feud now. We know what it's about. But can they take it to the next level going into WrestleMania? And that's the question I have. And that's the question that could be the difference in whether this match succeeds or doesn't succeed. It's the difference between whether people will be bothering, to pay attention to this match. Because I know a lot of people in the World Heavyweight Championship matches recently go and make a cup of tea. Because, it doesn't last long, let's be honest. I mean, last year I went to make a cup of tea in the Sheamus-Bryan match, and when I got back, Bryan was out the ring. He'd gone. Sheamus had the belt round him. I was thinking, what the hell's going on here? And, it wasn't until I saw the replay that I understood what had happened. And I was, I wasn't exactly happy because I was quite looking forward to that match. I was expecting them to give it 15 odd minutes. So when I went to make a cup of tea and I literally took about a minute and I come back and the match is over, as you can imagine, I was in a bit of shock. Also tonight I expect the Shield to maybe attack Orton, Sheamus, Big Show. And something that sprung to my mind as an idea for an Orton heel turn is what they could do at WrestleMania is they could have everyone think that Big Show's going to turn, on his team, as he is actually a heel, but they're going to convert him to a face. Everyone's going to be like, well, Big Show's going to smash someone in the head or something. And then out of nowhere, maybe Orton RKO Sheamus or something, and the Shield pick up the win at WrestleMania. Something along them lines would be pretty cool. It'd be a good way to get an Orton heel turn. It doesn't necessarily mean he needs to join the Shield. It could be a way of building a feud with Sheamus. Post WrestleMania, that could be a good feud. I mean, it's nice to see feuds like this, but they're not actually for a title. I mean, a feud like Orton Sheamus, in my opinion, doesn't even need a title to sell. That match sells SmackDown viewers as well. Seeing that rivalry build on SmackDown, it'd be cool to see some rivalries exclusively being built on SmackDown. Like, I know they're trying to do that with the Shield and this storyline, which is quite cool, but one-on-one matches exclusively built on SmackDown, so people have a reason to tune into SmackDown. Because at the moment, a lot of people I know, including myself sometimes, I don't even tune into SmackDown, but it doesn't do me any harm because I just watch Raw, and you figure it out straight away. Whereas back in the day, when you had the likes of Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar, The Undertaker on Raw, Batista on SmackDown, you'd have to tune into SmackDown to know what was going on. But these days, you can just tune into Raw Super Show, whatever you want to call it, and you can figure everything out. So anyway, to summarise my points, expect these things. Expect Brock Lesnar. Expect John Cena promo. Expect the CM Punk promo. Expect Jack Swagger and Alberto Del Rio to build their feud. And expect The Shield to attack Orton, Sheamus or Big Show, or the other way round. And thanks for watching, guys. This has been another episode of the Matt Z WWE Show. Be sure to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos. Thanks for watching. See ya.